Hi guys, how you doing? Abigail here. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. Send this to a brother you believe will benefit from watching this video. Okay, another video today in the what you can learn from blank. This time, Abba and Preach. Abba and Preach is a YouTube duo. They've been online for a long time. They basically have over 1 million subscribers, and they are commentators in Canada, from Canada. They're commentators basically about all things pop culture, trends, just whatever is going on in the world, from politics to music to entertainment to, you know, just relationships, dating, and they even review other online content, other YouTube channels and stuff like that. They talk about so much: men's issues, women's issues, just all of the things that you hear about today that would be on your Twitter feed. They've probably discussed it. And so that's who they are, Abba and Preach. Now, what can you learn from them? Well, first of all, I'm gonna tell you the biggest thing. This is the biggest thing that I believe that you as a young man can learn from Abba and Preach. How important it is to be nuanced about different topics. I think today we live in a world, and I've had to work on this myself, where everything is either black or white. It's either yes or no. It's either this or that. Okay. And one thing I really like about Abba and Preach is that they are very nuanced in the conversations that they have on their platform. And there's not that many people that have very nuanced opinions. And I like that it's two of them because they come from different perspectives, but it's always still conversationally and thought-wise, it feels to me nuanced. It feels like it's not just black and white in every conversation. One thing is, you know, if they have smoke for one person, they're going to have smoke for that. If they got smoke for the men, they're going to have smoke for the women. If they got smoke for so-and-so, they're going to have smoke for this person. They're not just like tribal in any way from what I can see. And I love that because you have to understand, and like I said, I'm learning this myself. It's important to have nuance. Yes, there are certain topics and certain things that are strictly black and white. When it comes to science, biology, things like that, there are certain black and white things that's not really up for debate. But then there's everyday things and other topics that have a lot of nuance and need nuance. And the problem why cancel culture is such a big thing now and why society is so sensitive, because people have lost the value of being able to think with nuance. You know, they've lost the value of being able to hear both sides and hear different opinions, and being able to, you know, move forward from there. Everything has to be black and white. Everything has to be this or that way. And life is not always black and white. Life is not always this or that way. And so Abba and Preach, I'm telling you, they are so good with being able to see the nuance in so many different topics. They are so good with being able to bring their two different perspectives, but come together in a way where it's like, wow, I really feel like they thought about this. I really think that they're being honest and truthful or vulnerable with what they're expressing and their beliefs on this certain topics. You know, it seems they have a plethora of different topics that they talk about on their channel, and nothing is really off limits. And like I said, for the most part, I see that they bring a smoke to every situation. It's not just a men's channel. It's not just a woman's channel. It's not just I'm going after this community or I'm going after that community or I'm talking about this. They're going for everybody. They're coming after it all. If they're gonna go after it, and whether their opinions in your mind are right or wrong, there's videos that they give their opinions on. I'm like, I don't really agree with that, but I like the fact that they're able to open the conversation, give you something to think about in a different perspective. And you need that as a young man through life, because not everything in life is always going to be black or white. Not everything in life is always going to be left or right. Some things require, you know, serious nuance and critical thinking, to where it's like, you know what, I may not agree, but I can see the nuance in that. Or I don't know, I'm a little bit more, you know, in between on this one right here. You have to be able to be someone that is able to think critically and express yourself well, but also be able to understand that not everything is going to be black and white. And so I'm gonna tell you, that to me is the biggest thing that you can learn about Abba and Preach. I think another thing is that they don't take themselves too seriously. I mean, they dress normal. They're literally in the same, it looks like they've been in the same spot for years, as far as, you know, they haven't really upgraded their background or anything like that. And they just come off really relatable in how they talk, how they dress, the background. I mean, the floors always are creaking in the videos. And I think some people like that. You know, a lot of things on YouTube today are super branded. A lot of things are super high produced, super big quality. And I think, you know, Abba and Preach, they definitely keep it realistic. They keep things very, you know, relatable. That's another thing I think you young men can learn from them. So you can learn how important nuance is and how it's just important it is to be relatable. Show up as who you are at this moment. Doesn't mean that you can't grow and won't grow. Doesn't mean that you won't make mistakes, but just show up as you are. And I thank you at least for showing up. So those are things I think you can learn from Abba and Preach. I enjoy their channel and their content, and it's really interesting topics that they talk about. I like to hear their different perspectives. So I hope this video blessed you. I hope that you're having a great day, and I know that you're going to have a great week. Jesus loves you, and so do I. Bye.